Hey everybody, it's Corey from Thought Soldiers. So I wanted to talk about my daily energy routine for going through and working with my energy body, clearing and aligning. Um, just because I think it's really important for maintenance to every single day learn how to work with our energy body. So the download and channel that I got a while ago about other people's energy bodies and how their distortions and their threads can interweave with ours, and then we start to take on these emotions on ourselves, is to think of it like living in a brand new house with brand new painted walls, and we're giving a box of crayons to a baby. If the baby starts drawing all over the walls, we can't be mad at the child because he doesn't know. And so a lot of us, as our abilities are coming online, are starting to activate now. We're now learning that, yeah, we do have energy bodies. We have chakra systems. We have a way to be able to clear and to align them and to merge everything so they can start working in unison, especially as we are landing in 5D or better timelines. And so as we upgrade and we start to increase in densities, it is important to also increase the way that we work with our energy bodies, being able to learn. So we don't manifest nasty things into reality. We can understand when there's dissonance in our field. And by getting it out of our field as quick as possible, it won't manifest physically into our body or into our reality, and we can start to discern what is ours and what isn't. The biggest level of training I've had to learn is what is mine and what isn't mine. And then taking ownership for what is mine in order to clear, but not letting the other things into my field by setting energetic boundaries and recognizing this isn't mine, it doesn't belong here, and getting rid of it as fast as possible. As we are starting to ascend into higher timelines in higher densities, like I said, 5D or better, we start to learn that there are different ways of being able to do this. And now the clearing process is a lot faster. Getting rid of it is a lot quicker. We have to go about it in a new way. The energy systems that we learned in 1980 or even back in 2010 may not be applicable today because of the energies that arrived and the mass rise in the collective consciousness as we are all ascending in this global ascension process. And so I wanted to talk about my daily routine, kind of walk through everyone what I do every single morning, and I actually do it about 5 or 6 times a day now, as far as aligning, connecting, clearing out my field, and I wanted to walk everyone through the process. Now, I want to quickly thank the way showers, the light workers, the masters that came before me that have assembled all of this into this technique that I'm now about to share, because this wasn't created by me, this was created by many other people, but I wanted to share my technique. And so you can start to play this to yourself every single morning, when you get up, and multiple times to the day until you start to learn your own way of being able to do it. And you can get this energy practice down to about maybe 2 or 3 minutes. And it really helps to stay in alignment, to not let other people's energies get in the way, and also to really know what is yours and to take your sovereign power back, and to really grow and understand the process of our energy body. So go ahead and let's go ahead and just take a few deep breaths, drop into our heart, get centered, get aligned. So let's go ahead and let's align us with Source. And go ahead and connect to the crystalline Ascension grid, calling this energy up into our Earth Star chakra, activating, cleansing our Earth Star, balancing our Earth Star chakra, calling it up into our feet, up into our root, balancing, aligning, cleansing our root chakra, merging with our sacral, balancing, aligning, cleansing our sacral, up, merging with our solar plexus, balancing, aligning, cleansing our solar plexus chakra, moving this up into the heart, balancing, aligning, and cleansing our heart chakra. Moving this energy further up into our throat, balancing, aligning, and cleansing our throat chakra. Moving this, merging it up into our third eye, balancing, aligning, and cleansing our third eye. Up into our crown, balancing, aligning, cleansing our crown chakra, and then up into the soul star chakra, balancing, cleansing, and aligning our soul star chakra. Basically, we want our chakra systems merged so we can just be a pillar of light as we start to ascend. Now I'm going to go ahead and cut cords right here so no one aligns with my timeline. So I'm just disconnecting right now. So we're going to go ahead and call in all of your lost soul aspects at this time. Call them into your field. All soul fragments, all soul shards ask to be returned at this time, all aspects. So we can become whole and join in unity. Calling in our ascension timeline, aligning with our ascension timeline. Calling it forward in front of us. As we stay open and expanded, let's go ahead and download some rainbow frequencies into our crown. Download any and all crystalline codes we need. Downloading any starseed origins, any genetics, any genetic codes that we need towards activating our strands in our DNA, 12 or better. Connecting with source, calling source in, calling the pure white light into our field, pulling this down, anchoring this in. Let's take all this energy and let's build it up in our heart space. And let's just imagine 5D Earth in our heart. What does that look like to you? Filled with love, joy, compassion, freedom, playfulness, unlimited abundance, wealth, self-worth, empowerment. Taking all of these energies, letting them build up into our heart, opening, spiraling, activating our heart chakra, and we're going to just expand this out into our field, project this out into our field, painting our field with a 5D frequency. Calling this into the field, aligning, expanding, letting this spread out into the collective, painting our field with what we want. And as we take this crystalline energy, let's go ahead and paint our field with protection, sealing all cracks, any back doors, any leeches, closing that off. Any thoughts, beliefs, programs that are out of alignment with 5D Earth and our new way of living, I ask that you be cleared and transfigured across all times, densities, and fields now. Leave any threads, any dissonance, any distortions in, on, and around our field. Let's clear and transfigure across all time, densities, and fields now. Removing those frequencies. Anything slithery, anything slimy, anything crittery, anything crawly, any lower vibrational energies, any parasites, I ask you to leave at this time. You are not allowed to work with us. No longer are you allowed to be here. We are sovereign beings. We have the right to have energetic boundaries and energetic free will. We are no longer tied to those control grids or those control systems. I ask you to leave at this time. Go, 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 go. Any outdated programs, belief structures caused by my environment, my family, my culture, I ask you to leave at this time. Clear and transfigure across all time, densities, and fields now. Time for you to go. Any and all angelic frequencies that we need in order to embody our angelic selves, I ask that they be downloaded at this time. Any halo frequencies, expansion frequencies, I ask you to be downloaded at this time. With that, let's return. Let's just sit here and let this wash through us for a little bit. As these downloads integrate into every fiber of our being, helping us to not only expand energetically, but at a cellular level too, holding more photonic light, releasing, clearing, cleansing, activating our true potential, standing firm in our beliefs, standing firm in our power, believing we are abundant, knowing we are limitless, knowing we are expanded, and knowing our truth. So that's basically a longer rundown of what I do every single day towards activating and aligning my energy body. And this is something that you can tailor more to yourself. I tend to call in more of wanting to clear out any of the negative entities, energies, the crittery, crawly aspects when I feel them coming into my field. If I'm living in an environment that is filled with out-of-date programming, such as familial environment, work environment, more of that 9-to-5 hard labor style of working, I go ahead and I use that in order to clear those things out of my field so they don't stick in and start to get ingrained into who I am and into every fiber of my being anymore. Because the thing is that as I start to clear and cleanse these programs and these beliefs from myself, they will still arrive in my field and come back around as my own, because they are things that I ran in my field and they are still existing in other people's fields. And when they coincide, those distortions can arise, and it's good to move that energy out of the way as fast as possible. Get it out of the field in order to stay clear and true to who I am, and continually painting every single morning new earth into my body, into my auric field. It's important for me because I want to align with that. And as soon as I started to do this, I noticed a huge shift every single moment of my day, where I was feeling better. I felt a lot lighter. A lot more of my abilities came online. I started to understand more of what was going on in the world. I'm in more control of my energy body, and I can very quickly take ownership for that, because there is no victimhood in 5D or better. We take ownership for what is ours and who we are by practicing these things every single day. And so I wanted to make a quick little video about how I work with my energy body. And I'm actually thinking about holding a class about working with energy in order to teach people that are interested in how to work with energy to heal themselves, to paint their field, which is something I've been doing lately, is embodying certain things and channeling that and painting that into my field, so I can then bring that into my reality and let the prime director and the prime creator land me in those circumstances through synchronicity and guided action, to land me in those environments that will help me to attract the best possible outcome and the best possible timeline that I wish to access. So that's all I've got for you guys. Much love and respect to everybody out in the Webiverse. I hope everyone is having a great weekend. And appointed calendar is up and online. I still got Reiki circles twice a week, openings there. If anyone's interested in services, please click the links in the description box. Much love and respect to everybody out there, and I will see you on the other side. Namaste.